pinch, drop it on like that, drop it. I think I'm liking this much better. It looks a lot, at least to me, a lot more realistic. Instead of this massive blob-like creature, I got something with a little bit more air. Like that. And let me shake some of this off and put a little bit more on. Has a much more airy, translucent feel to it. Like you can see through and see the branches. You can see some hints of branches in there. I don't know how well you can see that. So instead of one massive blob of tree, I think I've got something a bit more, much more realistic. So I think the thing to keep in mind is if you decide to do stranded wire trees is when you put your polyfiber down, put very thin, very light amount, and maybe go a little bit easier on the leaves too, and it'll give you more tree-like and, at least to me, an open and airy appearance like a real tree. So, okay, this one I will, I think I'll just, I'll do this one polyfiber, the entire thing. Gotta have a couple of blob trees mixed in there, give some variety, a small blob tree, as I like to call it. Alright, I'm gonna shoot this off camera. I've got this little, actually it makes quite a mess. Try to shoot it right in front of you, so I'm just gonna mist it over into this bucket here, a little bit out of the way. I'm just gonna take this, pull up my pliers here. With one hand, sprinkle some leaves on top. Alright. It's going to be a little bit of a squat tree. Now you might trim this down a little bit. Just a little. Leaves on. One thing you don't want to do, or at least it doesn't look too realistic, is to turn this upside down and put leaves on from underneath. It's always okay from the side, but it doesn't look quite as realistic. If you have leaves growing underneath, There, this looks, yeah. Again, go light on the polyfiber, and then actually kind of go light on the leaves, and then you end up with something that is, you can see the branch structure in there a little bit. So I think I'm going to try taking this tree that I gave a shot with matte medium, this one right here, and I put a little bit of the foam on there, coarse turf. Give this another shot of matte medium. Give it another shot of matte medium. Then sprinkle some leaves on it. See how it looks. Get some of this matte medium on here. As you can see, that was a little bit more than we wanted, but now we'll try some of this. Some of these leaves on here. These light green leaves. Let's see. It's kind of interesting. Actually more of a bush. More like a lilac bush or something. The same with the small fellow here that I did. I think I'll just wrap this one. This one next here, this one right here. That's a nice, good sized tree, fairly large. I'll make this a medium light green, and I'll do, I did with the other larger tree, wrap each branch with polyfiber. Now, the nice thing about using stranded wire is that I can easily move branches the way to work on them, get them wrapped, and then push them back in a little close. So that's one thing that's kind of nice about this.